Nod or Shake reviews. Willie nod or Willie shake. Yeah!
Hello, Johnny here. Welcome to another thing of Nod or Shake reviews. Nod if it's good, shake if it's not so good. Either way, check it out because you might find your new favorite movie. Alrighty, on to the review. The Toxic Avenger. I was going to make this rant about holding doors and all that, but I'm just going to say it real quick. If somebody holds the door open for you, say thank you. I just had a family of 4 that basically ignored me, which a terrifying thing to see, but whatever. Toxic Avenger 2023 came out today. Sometimes movies confuse me. But yeah, Toxic Avenger. I give it a nod. I thought it was pretty good. Don't fall off your chair. I think I liked it better than the original. So I really probably shouldn't have. I remember seeing the original one when I was a child. And I rewatched it later. It is a horrible movie. It's one of those movies that, like, you know, I feel like, and maybe I might get tomatoes thrown at me, but it's like one of those movies that, like, for me at least, like, you watched a very long time ago and like you love the character so much, and he's such a cool character. He's got the mop and he's got a cool look, and like you kind of have this thing in your head, and you know, they have the toys and the cartoon. You have this thing in your head. He's like, oh yeah, Toxie, man, he's so cool, he's great. And then when you're older and you're like, holy shit, this movie is awful. Like, it is badly acted. The guy who plays Toxie before he becomes Toxie is annoying. And the acting is bad. And, you know, everybody was saying, like, that was, like, trauma. I don't know how to say it, but that was kind of their gig. Like, they made, like, bad movies on purpose, like, so bad that they're good. No. It was just bad. So this one I kind of enjoyed. So by default, I liked it more than the original. Having said that, something was missing. A big part of it was too much CGI. Like, you know, one of the cool things about the original Toxic Avenger is all that is practical. They did some practical stuff here, like, you know, Toxie is 100% practical in this, but, you know, they went above and beyond with the violence in this one, but it was CGI, and even though some of it is like, oh my god, that's so crazy, he did this, when it's CGI, it's kind of like, yeah, he did this, but it looks like a PlayStation 2 video game. It's kind of like, Again, I could be wrong, but so I feel like because Toxic Avenger came out in the 80s, and like there was time of, like, for lack of a better word, some of the movies were, again, for the lack of a better word, like trashy. Like they got away with stuff that, like, you cannot do this year. So that might, like, not make people happy. Like, some people, that's kind of part of the Toxic Avenger / trauma brand, is like, you know, like, ooh, I feel kind of weird watching this now. This is probably something I shouldn't be watching. You don't get that from this one. There is some stuff that's like, ooh, that's a little dicey in 2025. But compared to what they did in the original, it's pretty tame, which, you know, I don't care, but, you know, some people, when they're a loyal fan base to a certain thing, that's what they want, and they always want that, and they don't want that change. So be prepared for that. Peter Dinklage is having fun. Spoiler alert, he sings a Motorhead song, which was not something out of all the things that was happening in this movie, that was the most. I was like, oh my god. Overall, I enjoyed it. It was a good time. Fun. And thanks for cringing, and say thank you when people hold the door for you. Bye.
Thanks for cleansing.